This model kit review is of the Goldstrand Grand Sport 90. It's a 1/25th scale model by AMT. This is an older kit. There's some details about the car, picture of the model, and some more pictures of the model. So let's have a look inside. So here are our 4 tires, and fairly well molded. We do have some nice details on them, and they're still somewhat flexible. Here we have some of our clear parts. Looks like 2 might have come off. We'll have to look for those, maybe actually more than 2. We have some red parts here, probably for brake lights. Here are our chrome parts, including our headers and wheels, with some parts for our mirror. That's all going to need to be stripped down and repainted. And I think I can see in here possibly some other clear parts, maybe not. No. So here we have our engine parts. Molding quality is okay. Do have some mold lines, little parts flashing. Belts here, oil pan, transmission, and our exhaust headers. So we have our radiator and muffler. With our wheels. Here we have our bumpers. Here's the back and the front. And possibly wheel hubs. We'll have to look to see what those are for. Here's our dashboard with pedal box attached. And over here is our side mirror. Do have our chassis, along with suspension parts and sway bar. Here's our rear axle, and if we can get that out. So there's our body. It's fairly well molded. Do have some mold lines that need to be sanded off. And here is our hood. Looks like that should be able to come up so you can see inside. And then lastly we have our cockpit here. The seats and the insides of the doors, steering wheel, stick shift, steering column. Those are going to need to be filled. These are ejector pin sights. So here's our instruction sheet and decals. Not many decals. So some details about the car. This is not a very well-known car. And this is the old school style sheet where everything is on one giant page. So we'll go through that. Start off with building the engine. And then put all these suspension parts onto the chassis, including the transmission. Next we put our radiator on there and the engine's mounted. Then the exhaust. And we start to put the wheels together. And those are then assembled onto the chassis. The cockpit's put together there. Next we build our body parts, including the wheel wells. So those are wheel wells there. And glass is put on. remaining body parts are put on, including the bumpers, and that's then mounted onto the chassis. And next the hood is put on, and then painting and decal placement. So all in all, molding quality is okay, not too great. Fair level of detail, and not too bad for an older model kit.